today's game, beginning with the umpires. Standing behind home plate, the umpires for this contest will be Tony Sullivan of Wheaton, working behind the plate. Jeff Burt from Elgin at first base. And Lionel Leader from Oriana at third base. For the visiting team, the Lady Broncos of Montini, who entered the game with a record of 36 wins and 3 losses. Leads team head coach Mike Bukowski, who has a career record of 86 wins and 16 losses over 3 seasons. Assistant coaches Mike Federico, Aaron Bradrich, Don Cochran, Brian McNamara, Joe DiGregorio, Dave Alonso, Kasha Giblin, and manager Brianna Crouch. And now let's meet the starting lineup for Montini. Leading off, number 4, center fielder Belle Alexander. Hitting second, number 13, shortstop Amy Bukowski. And third, number 31, third baseman Nikki Cochran. Hitting cleanup, number 12, catcher Alyssa Slafani. And fifth, number 9, left fielder Emily Lescano. And sixth, number 6, first baseman Naomi Alonso. Batting seventh, number 5, second baseman Lauren Latoria. Batting eighth, number 44, the pitcher Bree Clifton. And hitting ninth, number 11, DP Frankie Sikora. Today's right fielder, the flex Emily Alexander. Montini reserves, please join your teammates. For the home team, the Lady Panthers of Washington, who entered the game with a record of 37 wins and 1 loss. Please meet head coach Stephanie Ramsey, who has a career record of 90 wins and 22 losses over 3 seasons. Her assistant coaches, Clint Reed, Lyle Bailey, Katie Warren, and Dennis Casulo. And now let's meet the starting lineup for Washington. Leading off, number 8, center fielder Addie Bailey. Batting second, number 2, left fielder Jordan Hines. Batting third, number 6, starting pitcher Maddie McCoy. Batting fourth, number 3, third baseman Sam Garcia. Hitting fifth, number 13, right fielder Shelby Summer. Batting sixth, number 10, catcher Morgan Osborne. Batting seventh, number 20, first baseman Savannah Budd. Hitting eighth, number 12, DP Haley Earl. Batting ninth, number 15, second baseman Abby Weisbrook. And the flex at shortstop, Laura Hewerman. Washington reserves, please join your teammates. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you now to stand and face the colors as soloist Kate Ream of Washington High School sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous
As the players and coaches wish each other good luck on the field, the IHSA, its board of directors, and member schools expect and promote sportsmanship by all athletes, coaches, students, parents, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Do what's right.
Okay.
Good morning, welcome to Eastside Center. A Class 3A state championship on the line today. The defending champs, the Washington Panthers, take on the Montini Broncos. This matchup pitting the number 1 and number 2 ranked teams in the final 2016 Illinois Coaches Association Top 20 softball poll. Washington ranked 1, Montini number 2. Washington with an exciting, thrilling walk-off win yesterday over Sacred Heart Griffin. That final went 6-5 in favor of the Panthers. They trailed by a score of 5-4 entering the bottom of the 7th inning. Shelby Summer popped up to first to lead off the Washington 7th. Then Morgan Osborne walked. Savannah Budd singled to right field. Advancing Osborne to second. Earl then singled, advanced to second on the throw. Budd to third. Osborne scored on a throwing error. That tied the game. And then Budd scored on a sacrifice fly to left field, winning it in walk-off fashion. Montini 10-run Carmel 12-2 in yesterday's semifinal. Montini the visiting team, Washington in the field. First pitch from Maddie McCoy is a strike to start today's 3A state championship. At the plate, center fielder Belle Alexander. We take a look at the Lady Broncos order. Amy Bukowski batting second. She's at shortstop. Nikki Cochran hitting third. Alyssa Sclafani, the catcher, batting fourth. Left fielder Emily Lescano hitting fifth. Naomi Alonso batting sixth and playing first base. Latoria, the second baseman, hitting seventh. Bree Clifton, the starting pitcher for Montini, batting eighth. And Frankie Sikora, the DP, is hitting ninth for Montini's 36-3 on the season. The count is 1-2 on Alexander. The pitch from McCoy. This is outside. It's 2-2. Two-two count on Alexander. Fouled back into the fence. Alexander stays alive in a 2-2 count. And the pitch just misses the plate. 88 degrees at game time here in East Peoria. We have winds out of the southwest about 9 miles per hour. That pitch fouled off into the fence. We've got a battle here in the first at bat of the game. 7 pitches already for Maddie McCoy, facing leadoff hitter and center fielder Belle Alexander. The count full. The pitch by McCoy. Outside, and an 8-pitch walk puts Alexander on base. Let's take a look at Maddie McCoy's pitching numbers entering today's state championship game. 30 wins, 1 loss, a 1.26 ERA. McCoy has struck out 246 to date, 121 walks after that leadoff walk to Alexander. 33 earned runs for McCoy as this is bunted down. McCoy fields it and applies the tag. Sacrifice bunt by Bukowski moves Alexander to second base. McCoy has tossed 182 2/3 innings. Now at an even 183 innings for McCoy. One away, runner on second base, Belle Alexander drew a leadoff walk, battling McCoy to an 8-pitch base on balls. The count 1-0 on Nikki Cochran, the third baseman. Cochran, a 5'9" sophomore, hitting .589. Her batting average actually dropped yesterday after going 2 for 3. One of those 2 hits was a home run. She drove in 3, scored twice, and walked twice. She walks again. Four-pitch walk for Cochran. And the catcher, Sclafani, batting.
Alyssa Sclafani.
2 on, 1 out, top of the first inning. Sclafani batting. She's hitting .443 after a 2 for 4 day. First pitch, strike to the 5'9" senior catcher. Sclafani is 5 for 8 in the last 2 games. The super sectional win and yesterday's semifinal victory. The count 1-1 on Sclafani. Sclafani with 2 hits also drew a walk in yesterday's game over the Carmel Corsairs. 2-1 count on Sclafani. Alexander, the runner, at second. Cochran over at first. Both via walks. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2-2 count on Sclafani. McCoy prepares the 2-2. Pops this one up, and that will go into center field for a base hit. Runners at each base. Bases loaded for Montini. They see a courtesy runner come out for Alyssa Sclafani. We'll wait for official word. And that is Alyssa Filkowski coming out to run. Alyssa Filkowski running for Alyssa Sclafani at first base. Emily Lescano batting with 1 out in the first inning.
Lescano, number 9, the left fielder, is your batter. Lescano.
Count 1-0 on the left fielder. Called strike. And the count 1-1. Lescano, a 5'9" senior, 0 for 3 with a run scored in yesterday's win. Lescano now hitting .415 on the year. The 1-1 pitch. That is a foul ball, 1-2. Lescano has 39 hits in 94 at-bats. Here's the 1-2 for McCoy. Outside, 2-2. One out. Bases loaded. No score, top of the first, state championship game. A dribbler down the third baseline. And the count remains 2-2 on Lescano. That pitch popped up, and it will be caught by second baseman Abby Weisbrook for the second out of the inning. Runners stay put. Bases loaded, 2 out. Naomi Alonso, the batter.
Now batting the first baseman, number 6, Naomi Alonso.
Alonso, a 5'7" junior, first baseman, hitting .398. First pitch to Alonso. Strike. Alonso hit a 3-run double in the super sectionals and went 2 for 5 with a run batted in yesterday. The count is 0-1. That pitch just misses. And it's 1-1 on Alonzo. Bell Alexander with a leadoff walk. Moved up to second on Bukowski's sac bunt. Nikki Cochran walked. Swing and a miss here by Alonzo. It's 1-2. Alyssa Sclafani singled to load the bases. Lescano popped out to second. And with 2 outs, Alonzo the batter. McCoy's 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Maddie McCoy pitches out of the jam. 0-0. We go bottom 1 on IHSA TV.
This game is brought to you by Under Armour, maker of the world's best apparel, footwear, and accessories. Check out the full line of performance gear now at UA.com. Under Armour, I will.
Olive Garden is bringing tempting new layers to our famous lasagna, starting at $11.99. With 3 new irresistible dishes like chicken parmigiana lasagna, ravioli alfredo lasagna, and seafood lovers lasagna. All with our unlimited salad and breadsticks, and all starting at $11.99. You won't want to miss a single layer, so come in now. Olive Garden, we're all family here.
Back at Eastside Center, Class 3A state championship game. Washington, the defending champs, will bat here in the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the Panthers lineup. Leading off, the center fielder, Addie Bailey. Jordan Hines batting second, playing left field. The pitcher, Maddie McCoy, hitting third. Sam Garcia at third base will hit cleanup. Batting fifth, right fielder, Shelby Summer. In the sixth spot is catcher Morgan Osborne. Batting seventh, first baseman Savannah Budd. Haley Earl, the DP, hitting eighth. And Abby Weisbrook, the second baseman, will bat ninth for Washington. Bray Clifton in the circle for Montini. Let's take a look at her pitching numbers. The 5'8 sophomore is 21-1 on the season with a 1.63 ERA. As this ball is put into play over shortstop Amy Bukowski, a base hit to left field for Addie Bailey. So each team get runners on base in the first inning. Montini's Bell Alexander a leadoff walk and Addie Bailey a leadoff single here for the Washington Panthers. Now batting left fielder Jordan Hines. Back to Clifton, 113 strikeouts and 27 walks. She's thrown 133 innings for Montini this year, and tag nearly applied on Bailey as she gets back to first safely. Coach Bukowski comes out, first talked with home plate umpire Tony Sullivan. He will now head over to talk to first base umpire Jeff Burt, and the third umpire over at third base is Lyle Meter. Now Burt will meet with Sullivan and Meter here in the middle. And you may have heard Coach Bukowski in the background talking with Sullivan that the umpire was blocked. Had his view blocked on that play. The umpires conference, the call will stand. Runner Bailey back into first base safely. Back to the batter, Jordan Hines. Count is 0-1. Hines on the season hitting .341. Lays down a bunt, it's popped up and it will be out of play for Sclafani. Hines went 1 for 4 yesterday. Has 29 hits on the season. And facing an 0-2 count here against Clifton. Pitch just misses, and it's 1-2. Bree Clifton's 1-2 pitch to Hines. Swing up the middle, steps on the bag, and Hines beats it out. Fielder's choice for Hines, Bailey out at second.
Now batting for the Lady Panthers, the pitcher, number 6.
Maddie McCoy comes to the plate.
McCoy.
McCoy hitting .532. First pitch to McCoy, a strike. McCoy went 3 for 4 yesterday in RBI and a run scored. One of those hits was a home run by the starting pitcher. Here's the 0-1. Outside. Count is 1-1 on McCoy. She'll head to Illinois Central College right here at East Peoria to play softball next year. Here's the 1-1 pitch. McCoy hits that into play over to third. Cochran fields it. Throw to first for the 5-3 putout. Second out of the inning. Moves Hines to second. And with 2 outs, Sam Garcia bats.
Number 3, Sam Garcia.
Garcia, a 5'3 junior. Went 1 for 3 yesterday with a run scored. 44 hits and 104 at bats for Garcia. First pitch. Put in the glove of Bukowski for the third out of the inning. 1 hit in that first inning for the Panthers after 1 scoreless in the 3A championship game on IHSA TV.
Panthers, there were no runs. 1
This event is brought to you by Olive Garden. Olive Garden is proud to be the official dining room of high school sports. With menu choices to please the entire family, as well as to-go and catering options, it's the perfect restaurant for your post-game dining. To find your nearest location or to order your meal online, visit olivegarden.com.
Illinois home, and happy to be the
William Shakespeare said that all the world's a stage, and men and women are merely players. But Mr. Shakespeare never met Stephen Curry. Ni hao, the guy who's in the gym every dang day. Patriots say I'm the underdog, the league's most unguardable player. Bang, ain't not to die. So my apologies to Mr. Shakespeare, because onto the stage of mere players enters the babyface assassin. And he's about to write his own story. Fall back.
Back at Eastside Center, a 3A state championship on the line. Washington versus Montini. The Lady Broncos batting here in the top of the second with 7-8-9 due up. Let's take a look at the defense for the Washington Panthers behind pitcher Maddie McCoy and catcher Morgan Osborne. First baseman Savannah Budd. Abby Weisbrook is the second baseman for the Panthers. Laura Hewerman over at shortstop, and Sam Garcia is at third base for Washington. The outfielders from left to right, Jordan Hines, Addie Bailey in center, and Shelby Summer, the right fielder. Leading off for Montini, second baseman Lauren Latoria. Latoria, a 5'8 freshman, hitting .330. 5 at-bats yesterday, 1 hit, and 1 run scored. First pitch strike to Latoria. That pitch a strike. It's 1-1 on Latoria. Mike Bukowski leading the Broncos. Here's a strikeout. Sits down Latoria. Second consecutive K by McCoy. 1 away, and the batter Bree Clifton.
The pitcher, number 44, Bree Clifton.
Bukowski in his third year as head coach at Montini. Second consecutive year as head coach. His first year back in 2009. Went 22-7. 28-6 a year ago, falling in the sectional semis to Caneland, who made it to East Peoria. And Montini enters this game 36-3. Bukowski's coaching record, 86 wins, 16 losses. The count is 1-1 on Bree Clifton. It's a strike, 1-2 now on the pitcher. Clifton hitting .436, 24 hits and 55 at bats, and she strikes out. 3 straight strikeouts for Maddie McCoy.
Now batting the designated player, number 11, Frankie Sikora.
Frankie Sikora at the plate for Montini, the 5'9" senior. Bats left, throws right. She upped her batting average yesterday after going 4 for 4. 2 doubles, and was also hit by a pitch from the number 9 spot in the lineup. The count is 2-0 on Sikora. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That ball put into play, foul ball. 2 outs to the top of the second inning. It's a 2-2 count on Sikora. McCoy's pitch. Swing and a miss. McCoy strikes out the side. A quick 1-2-3 second inning. We go bottom 2 scoreless in the 3A title game on IHSA TV.
No runners left on.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
For more information,
Back at
please
Eastside
visit
Center at East Peoria, Class 3A state championship game. Montini and Washington. The Panthers with the 5, 6, 7 hitters due up. Let's take a look at the Montini defense. Bree Clifton, the starting pitcher, with battery mate Alyssa Sclafani at catcher. Third baseman Nikki Cochran, Amy Bukowski at shortstop, and Lauren Latoria, the second baseman. Naomi Alonzo is at first base. Emily Lescano, the Montini left fielder. Belle Alexander in center, and Emily Alexander is today's right fielder for the Lady Broncos. The 0-1 pitch. Count is 1-1 on Shelby Summer. One by Clifton, popped up. That'll be right between the plate and first base, out of the reaches of either first baseman Alonzo or catcher Sclafani. Count 1-2 on Summer. Shelby Summer also blasted a home run in the semifinals yesterday, her 4th of the year, going 2 for 4. Scored twice against Sacred Heart Griffin. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, and the catcher Morgan Osborne at the plate.
Now batting for Washington, the catcher, number 10, Morgan Osborne.
Osborne yesterday 1 for 3. Scored the game's tying run in the bottom of the 7th inning. Did so after drawing a walk. Advanced to second when Savannah Budd singled to right field. She scored on a throwing error to tie the game at 5. Osborne now hitting .409. The pitch is fouled out of play. Oh-2 count on the catcher Morgan Osborne. Osborne 5 home runs, 7 doubles, and a triple this season. The 0-2 pitch misses outside, and the count 1-2. Clifton's 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 strikeouts back-to-back for Bree Clifton.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 20, Savannah Budd.
Savannah Budd now batting for the Panthers with 2 outs here in the second. Savannah Budd scored the game-winning run in the bottom of the 7th inning yesterday on the sacrifice fly by Abby Weisbrook. Budd reached in that 7th inning after a base hit to right field. She went 2 for 3 in yesterday's win, 1 run and 1 walk. Now hitting .390, 41 hits on the season. The 1-0 pitch from Clifton. Fouled back into the fence. Now it's 1-1. And the 1-1 from Clifton. That pitch just misses. Now it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Chopped foul. Washington beat Sacred Heart Griffin 6-5 yesterday in the bottom of the 7th after a 2-run rally in walk-off fashion. That was a rematch from last year's state semifinal in which Washington won in 10 innings. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Holds off, and that's ball 3. Full count on Budd. Washington also played Sacred Heart Griffin in the regular season, end of May, and won it 15-3. The 3-2 pitch. This ball blasted to right field. That ball is gone! Savannah Budd with a solo home run. And it's 1-0 Washington. 10th home run for Budd on the year. That was a nice catch by the fan in the right field bleachers. And he threw it back on the field like Wrigley Field.
The designated player, number 12.
Haley Earl now batting.
Haley Earl.
Two out. Solo shot by Budd. Now Earl the batter. Clifton's pitch. Misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 by Clifton. A chopper to third. Cochran fields it. Throw to first in time. But Washington on the board with a second inning. 2-out solo bomb by Budd. Panthers 1, Broncos 0 on IHSA TV.
In the inning, 1-1.
This event is brought to you by Olive Garden. Olive Garden is proud to be the official dining room of high school sports. With menu choices to please the entire family, as well as to-go and catering options, it's the perfect restaurant for your post-game dining. To find your nearest location or to order your meal online, visit olivegarden.com.
Back at Eastside Center in East Peoria, we head to the third inning. Washington 1, Montini 0. The outfield berm here at Eastside Center just filled with fans and a lot in orange, making the 10-minute drive from Washington to East Peoria. You see some umbrellas out there shielding the sun as it's warm. 88 degrees here in East Peoria. Flags wafting in the breeze, blowing out of the southwest about 10 miles per hour. 1-2-3 up for the Broncos this inning. Alexander at the plate. First pitch, ball one. Alexander drew a leadoff walk to start today's game. The 1-0 pitch. It's a called strike. That at bat in the first inning by Alexander against McCoy went 8 pitches. And the count is 2-1. McCoy's pitch put into play, and that one will stay fair. Turns the corner, and she's going to slide back into first. Alexander aboard with a single. Alexander leads off the third with a base hit to left field. Kissed that left field line. Now batting Amy Bukowski, the shortstop. She laid down a sac bunt in the first that moved Alexander to second base. First pitch by McCoy. Lays down a bunt down the first base line. Fielded 3-4. Another sac bunt for Bukowski. Now batting, third baseman Nikki Cochran.
Now batting the third baseman, number 31, Nikki Cochran.
Cochran drawing that walk in the first inning. Pitch outside to Cochran. Pitching around the 5'9" power hitting sophomore. 15 home runs on the year for Cochran. Pitch outside once again. Count is 2-0 on Cochran. Setting up an intentional walk here for Cochran. That's 3 balls outside. And Cochran on base with another walk. Now batting, catcher Alyssa Sclafani.
Number 12, Alyssa Sclafani.
1 out, 2 on here in the third. 1-0 Washington. Sclafani singled in the first. That pitch misses. It's a 1-0 count to Sclafani. Now 2-0. Runners on first and second. Alexander, a leadoff single. Cochran drew the walk. This ball placed into right field. Summer under it. She makes the catch. Tagging up is Alexander, sliding safely into third. Cochran stays at first. So that'll be a sac fly for Sclafani. Moving Alexander to third. Runners at first and third with 2 outs, and left fielder Lescano is batting. Lescano with a pop fly to second base in the first. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And the 1-0 to Lescano. Swing and a miss. Count is 1-1 on Lescano. Lescano batting .411 as she pops this one up. Foul down the left field line. Count 1-2 on Lescano. 2 outs, 2 on. Alexander at third base. Cochran at first. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. McCoy pitches out of the jam, and Washington leads 1-0. We go to the bottom of the third on IHSA TV.
There were no runs. 1 hit. No.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
Olive Garden is bringing tempting new layers to our famous lasagna, starting at $11.99. With 3 new irresistible dishes like chicken parmigiana lasagna, ravioli alfredo lasagna, and seafood lovers lasagna. All with our unlimited salad and breadsticks, and all starting at $11.99. You won't want to miss a single layer, so come in now. Olive Garden, we're all family here.
Off the bottom of the third.
Back at Eastside Center, bottom of the third inning, 9-1, 2 hitters up for the Panthers. Abby Weisbrook, Addie Bailey, and Jordan Hines. Weisbrook, the second baseman, seeing the plate for the first time in this state championship game. Weisbrook 1 for 3 in yesterday's win. Drove in a run against Sacred Heart Griffin. And the count is 1-0 on Weisbrook. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1 on the 5'6" junior, Abby Weisbrook. 24 hits this year. 6 doubles. The count is 1-1. Puts that into play, and it is caught by Nikki Cochran over at third.
Now batting the center fielder, number 8, Addie Bailey.
Now batting leadoff hitter and center fielder Addie Bailey. Bailey is 1 for 1 today, singled in the first. First pitch to Bailey. Driven down the first base line. It's bobbled, and she will reach. That will be an E3, allowing Bailey to reach first base.
Now batting the left fielder, number 2, Jordan Hines.
Jordan Hines batting with 1 out and 1 on. Hines reached on a fielder's choice in the first. Hines, a slap hitter, went 1 for 4 yesterday. She's going to lay down a bunt. It's caught, and the throw down to first not in time. Bailey gets back. And with 2 outs, Maddie McCoy batting. McCoy with a home run yesterday, has power, 17 home runs on the season. Hit her 18th home run yesterday. Time call. Two outs, 1 on for McCoy here in the bottom of the third inning. First pitch outside, ball 1. The 1-0 from Clifton. Right up the middle, it's bobbled, it's short. It'll head off into center field.
Now batting the third baseman.
2 errors have allowed Washington runners first and second base here in the third inning. That in E6, allowing McCoy to reach. Bailey moves up to second. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Washington with a 1-run lead. That came on a solo home run over the right field fence by Savannah Budd, her 10th of the season. Sam Garcia batting. She's 0 for 1. Pop fly to shortstop in the first inning. Pitch by Clifton. Misses outside. And the 1-0 pitch. Misses, 2-0. Two outs, 2 on, 2-0 count. Sam Garcia, Washington third baseman at the plate. Pitch right down the middle for a strike. Runners caught up between second and third. Tag not applied. Runners at first and third. Bailey moves to third. Time called. Coach Bukowski will walk out, talk things over with the Montini defense. They trail the Washington Panthers 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. Washington, last year's 3A state champs, beat Marengo 2-1. The Washington softball program, familiar with the state finals. Third place trophies in 1989 and in 1991. Those teams were coached by Clint Reed. He's on staff for head coach Stephanie Ramsey. She herself a standout player in the Washington program. Clint Reed also guided the team to a state finals appearance in 1990, lost in the quarterfinals. And Jan Smith led the Panthers to 3 state finals appearances in 1977, 1980, and in 1981. The 2-1 pitch misses outside. It's now a 3-1 count on Sam Garcia. Called strike, 3-2 count on Garcia. Two outs, the 3-2 pitch. Runners on first and third. That ball put into play, into right field. Catch is made by Emily Alexander. That ends the third inning, and it remains 1-0 Washington.
The most heart-stopping, game-changing, tie-turning moments in high school sports. Under Armour highlights of the week on the NFHS Network.
William Shakespeare said that all the world's a stage and men and women are merely players. But Mr. Shakespeare never met Stephen Curry. Ni hao, the guy who was in the gym every dang day. Patron saint of the underdog, the league's most unguardable player. Bang, he knocks it down. So my apologies to Mr. Shakespeare, because onto the stage of mere players enters the babyface assassin. And he's about to write his own story. Fall back.
A state championship on the line. Washington and Montini, the Panthers, the defending state champs, lead by a run here as we go to the fourth inning. Montini with the 6, 7, 8 hitters due up. Naomi Alonso, Lauren Latoria, and Bree Clifton, the batters. For the Montini Lady Broncos, we talked about the postseason success throughout the years by Washington. Montini making their first state finals appearance in their softball program's history. Last year lost to Caneland in the sectional semifinal. The road to East Peoria for the Lady Broncos. They won the Montini Regional, beating Rosary 8-1. Won the Glenbard South sectional, defeating Glenbard South 3-0. And then at Rosemont Stadium, beat Nazareth Academy 8-2.
First baseman, number 6, Naomi Alonso.
And Montini enters the game on a 25-game win streak. Washington on a 32-game win streak. Alonso 0 for 1 today, a strikeout in the first inning. First pitch misses the plate, ball 1. Swing and a miss. It's now 1-1 on Alonso. The 1-1 from McCoy. Swung on and missed, strike 2. The pitch misses the plate. It's now 2-2 on Alonso. The 2-2 by McCoy. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 6 strikeouts for Maddie McCoy today.
Now batting the second baseman, number 5, Lauren Latoria.
Lauren Latoria batting. She's 0 for 1. Struck out in the second. McCoy with 250 strikeouts on the season. This is a pop fly, and that's a fair ball. And a single for Latoria. Third hit today by the Lady Broncos. Montini with 17 hits against Carmel yesterday. First pitch swinging. Bree Clifton at the plate.
Clifton, the batter, number 44.
Clifton 0 for 1. She struck out in the second inning. This pitch drilled foul into the fence. Oh, 2 count on Clifton. One and 2 now on Clifton. McCoy's pitch. Foul down the right field line. It's a 1-2 count on Bree Clifton. Lauren Latoria on base with a single. This ball popped up into right field. Foul territory, caught by Shelby Summer. 2 down. And the batter DP, Frankie Sikora, steps to the plate.
The designated player, number 11, Frankie Sikora.
Sikora 0 for 1, a strikeout in the second inning. Fouled back. 0-1 count on Socorro. Runner on first, Lauren Latoria. She singled. 2 outs here in the 4th inning. That's a foul ball, and it's 0-2. McCoy readies the 0-2 to Socorro. Outside pitch, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch fouled back into the fence. Montini with 3 losses on the year. 2 of those losses were to teams outside of Illinois. Came at the Trojan Invitational in Tennessee. A 1-0 loss and a 3-1 loss to teams from Tennessee. Only lost to a team in Illinois, Providence Catholic. A 4-0 setback on April 13th. The 1-2 pitch misses outside. The count 2-2. Washington only 1 loss on the season. That was the 6th game of the year against Metamora. 2-2 count, 2 outs, top of the 4th. McCoy's pitch. Swing and a missed, strike 3. 7 strikeouts for McCoy. We go bottom 4 on IHSA TV.
Olive Garden is bringing tempting new layers to our famous lasagna, starting at $11.99. With 3 new irresistible dishes like chicken parmigiana lasagna, ravioli alfredo lasagna, and seafood lovers lasagna. All with our unlimited salad and breadsticks, and all starting at $11.99. You won't want to miss a single layer, so come in now. Olive Garden, we're all family here.
Back at East Side Center, bottom of the 4th inning. It's 1-0 Washington in the 3A championship game. 5, 6, 7 hitters up for the Panthers. Shelby Summer leads off. Summer 0 for 1 today, struck out in the 2nd inning. Pops this one up, and it's playable. Catch is made along the fence. Great play made along the fence line by Naomi Alonzo for out number 1. Now batting the catcher, Osborne. Morgan Osborne 0 for 1. She struck out in the 2nd inning. First pitch to Osborne, drilled back up the middle. Latoria fields it, throw to first in time for out number 2. Panthers up by a run here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And with 2 outs, first baseman Savannah Budd at the plate. She hit a solo home run in the 2nd inning to account for this 1-0 lead for Washington. Solo home run over the right field fence. First pitch, strike to Budd. The count is 0-1 on Budd. That pitch grounded over to first base. Alonzo scoops it up and beats the runner. It's a 1-2-3 4th inning. We head to the 5th on IHSA TV.
There were no runs, no hits.
This game is brought to you by Under Armour, maker of the world's best apparel, footwear, and accessories. Check out the full line of performance gear now at UA.com. Under Armour, I will.
Really William Shakespeare said that all the world's a stage and men and women are merely players. But Mr. Shakespeare never met Stephen Curry. Ni hao, the guy who was in the gym every dang day. Patron saint of the underdog, the league's most unguardable player. Bang, he knocks it down. So my apologies to Mr. Shakespeare, because onto the stage of mere players enters the babyface assassin. And he's about to write his own story. Fall back.
Just so you know, I'm writing about the guy who's like the bouncer there in Lombard. He's an entertainment. He basically tells people what's happening off the ground.
Let's get some audience participation on this next song.
I know I've heard it. So Bill Barr is go to the information.
He's graduating up here. That's not a good thing, but other than that, it's good. All right. Appreciate it.
No problem. One less thing you have to worry about, right? Be like the boy ARR.
Let's see. Alexander, the leadoff hitter. Back at East Side Center after the fourth inning, we took a 2-minute hydration break due to the heat here at East Side Center. It's currently 90 degrees, heat index of 93, and we're expecting a high of about 95 in East Peoria this afternoon. Our 4A third place game will begin at 5 o'clock, and the 4A state championship immediately following this evening. Montini batting here in the fifth. 1-2-3 batters up. Belle Alexander at the plate. Alexander 1 for 1. She's been on base twice. A walk in the first inning and a third inning single. Count is 1-1 on the center fielder, Alexander. The 2-1 pitch. The count goes to 3-1 on Belle Alexander. Strike two. Three-two count on Alexander. That pitch is called strike 3. And now batting Amy Bukovsky, the shortstop.
Amy Bukovsky.
Bukovsky laid down sac bunts in the first and in the third innings. Called strike. It's 1-1 on Bukovsky. Foul ball. It's 1-2. One out, 1-2 count on Bukovsky. Top of the fifth inning, Montini down a run, 1-0 against the defending state champion Washington Panthers. Called strike 3. 9 strikeouts for Maddie McCoy today.
The third baseman, number 31, Nikki Cochran.
Nikki Cochran will now bat. Maddie McCoy has walked Cochran in each of her 2 plate appearances. Cochran, a power hitter. With 15 home runs this year. Looks like McCoy will pitch to Cochran here. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. Cochran hitting .589, 66 hits in 112 at-bats. 15 home runs, 16 doubles, 50 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch outside, it's 1-1. So we'll see how McCoy pitches to Cochran in this at-bat. The 1-1 by McCoy. Cochran reaches out and fouls this one off. Pitching outside to Cochran. The count is 1-2. This pitch outside, 2-2. Two outs, top of the fifth inning, 1-0. Washington leads Montini. The 2-2 by McCoy outside. McCoy really working the outside to Cochran. Full count, 3-2. Another foul ball. Cochran with 2 walks today. And the count is full. 3-2 pitch by McCoy. This time she blasted into center field. Base hit Cochran. We'll have a pinch runner, it appears, come out for Cochran. Alyssa Filkowski will run for Cochran at first. Cochran with her 67th hit of the season. Her batting average increases by 4 points in that at bat to .593. As she is now 1 for 1 today with 2 walks. Her runner is Alyssa Filkowski at first base. 2 outs in the batter, Alyssa Sclafani. First pitch strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's put into play over at second base. Scooped up by Abby Weisbrook for the 4-3 putout. One hit in that inning, no runs. Washington stays on top 4-0. We go bottom 5 on IHSA TV.
There were no runs.
This event is brought to you by Olive Garden. Olive Garden is proud to be the official dining room of high school sports. With menu choices to please the entire family, as well as to-go and catering options, it's the perfect restaurant for your post-game dining. To find your nearest location or to order your meal online, visit olivegarden.com.
A one-run game in the state championship for Class 3A. Washington by a run. A solo shot by Savannah Budd in the second inning, the only scoring today. As we head to the bottom of the fifth inning, the Panthers up 8-9 one-hitters are up for Washington. That's Haley Earl, Abby Weisbrook, and Addie Bailey. 8-9-1 for Washington.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth, number 12, the designated player, Haley Earl.
Haley Earl 0 for 1 today. She grounded out to third base in the second inning. Count 0-1 on Earl. Pitch by Clifton. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Count 0-2 on Haley Earl. And that's a strikeout for Clifton. One away. And second baseman Abby Weisbrook batting.
Now batting, number 15, the second baseman, Abby Weisbrook.
First pitch to Weisbrook. Right up the middle, fielded at short, throw in time. Amy Bukowski making a great play over at shortstop. 6-3 put out, second out of the inning. And the leadoff hitter, Addie Bailey,
Now batting,
will now step to the
number 8,
plate.
the center fielder, Addie
Bailey is 1 for 2.
Bailey.
Singled in the first inning, and she reached on an error in the third. And with Addie Bailey coming up with 2 outs, Lauren Latoria playing up, the second baseman for Montini. The count is 1-0. Called strike, it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's chopped right up the middle, and that'll get through for a base hit. Second hit of the game for Addie Bailey.
Now batting the left fielder, number 2, Jordan Hines.
Hines batting for Washington. She's 0 for 2. Fielder's choice in the first inning. And popped up back to the catcher in the third. Runner on first is Addie Bailey. A single into center field. 2 outs here in the fifth. Washington by a run. Savannah Budd solo home run, the only scoring of this game. Count is 0-1. The pitch. This is up high. Count 1-1 on Hines. The 1-1 pitch. High and inside, 2-1. Two outs, 2-1 count, runner on first. That pitch a strike, 2-2. Two count on Hines. That pitch put into play, and that will get through into right field, and Bailey is going to reach third base on this single. Runners at first and third for Washington, and Maddie McCoy batting.
Now batting the pitcher, number 6, Maddie McCoy.
McCoy 0 for 2. Grounded out to third base in the first inning. Reached on an error in the third. Bree Clifton pitching to Maddie McCoy. Pitch outside, ball 1. McCoy hitting .532 and has 18 home runs this year. The 1-0 by Clifton. That ball shot to right field and caught near the fence by Alexander. Out number 3 ends the 5th inning. 1-0, Washington leads in the 3A championship on IHSA TV.
This game is brought to you by Under Armour, maker of the world's best apparel, footwear, and accessories. Check out the full line of performance gear now at UA.com. Under Armour, I will.
Olive Garden is bringing tempting new layers to our famous lasagna, starting at $11.99. With 3 new irresistible dishes like chicken parmigiana lasagna, ravioli alfredo lasagna, and seafood lovers lasagna. All with our unlimited salad and breadsticks. And all starting at $11.99. You won't want to miss a single layer. So come in now. Olive Garden, we're all family here.
IHSA Class 3A State Championship game. Washington 1, Montini 0. We head to the 6th inning. Montini batting. 5, 6, 7 hitters due up. It's Emily Lescano, Naomi Alonso, and Lauren Latoria this frame for the Lady Broncos. Lescano leads off. She is 0 for 2 today. Lescano popped fly to second base in the first inning and a strikeout in the third. Montini this year, we talked about their losses. Some wins down in Tennessee at the Trojan Invitational. They went 6-2 there. Played mostly teams from Tennessee, but a couple of games against a school from Florida and from New York.
Emily Lescano.
Lescano leads off. First pitch, hit Lescano. And the 6th inning leadoff hitter, Lescano, is on base, getting hit by the pitch.
Naomi Alonso is your batter. the first baseman, Alonzo.
Runner on first, no outs, top of the 6th. Naomi Alonzo batting. She's 0 for 2. Strikeouts in the 1st and 4th inning. The 2-0 pitch misses. And the count goes to 3-0 on Alonzo. Called strike. It's 3-1. And Alonzo draws the walk. 2 on base. Lescano hit by a pitch. Alonzo draws the walk. Now Latoria will bat. Morgan Osborne comes out to talk with her pitcher, Maddie McCoy. And Montini will bring out a runner at first for Alonzo. And that will be Tia Sunday.
2 in, 6 out.
So pinch runner Tia Sunday on base for Alonzo at first.
Tia Sunday.
Nearly caught by Osborne. Foul ball.
Your second baseman,
Good try,
number 5,
Morgan.
Lauren Latoria, is the batter. The pinch runner at first, Tia Sunday.
Count is 0-1 on Lauren Latoria. Pitch dribbled out in front of the plate. It'll be fielded by McCoy. The throw not there. It's safe, and a run will score. The game is tied at 1. Coming in to score is Lescano. Lescano scores on the E1. And this game is tied at 1. Sunday moves to third. Situation for Montini, 1 run in. Sunday the runner at third. Latoria now at first. So an E1 allows Latoria to reach and Lescano to score. And Bree Clifton is batting. Clifton 0 for 2. Strikeout in the 2nd, and she flied out to right field in the 4th inning. Runners at 1st and 3rd. No outs in the 6th. Oh, 1 the count. Lays down a bunt. Sunday will stay at third, but all runners will reach. And now we've got a rundown between first and second.
Get it home!
Tag applied, and the runner at third will stay. So Clifton is out at first. Little gaff in the base path between first and second. Did not see Latoria at second base. So it's a bunt single for Clifton, and she's out on the tag. Sunday
Now batting the designated player.
stays at third, Latoria at
Number
second.
11, Frankie Sikora.
And with 1 out, Frankie Sikora the batter. That pitch foul down the third base line. So Washington catches a break there It could have been a bases loaded 0-out situation, but a base running error puts this runners at second and third with 1 out. Sikora, the batter. She reached base 5 times yesterday, went 4 for 4. She's 0 for 2 today. The count's 1-1 on Sikora. Runners on second and third, 1 out. Game tied 1-1 in the 6th. Bunt laid down foul. Now it's 1-2. Washington scoring on a solo home run by Savannah Budd. Montini scoring here in the 6th on a throwing error. Emily Lescano scored after Latoria reached on the E1. The 1-2 to Sikora outside, 2-2. Count 2-2 on Frankie Sikora. The pitch by McCoy. Reaches out for it and fouls it out of play. Count 2-2. McCoy's pitch. Swung on and that ball is fouled. Still 2-2 on Sikora with 1 out in the 6th inning. Montini with runners on second and third. And they have tied it up here in the top of the 6th inning. The 2-2 pitch. Another foul ball. Count remains 2-2. Frankie Sikora battling Maddie McCoy. The 2-2 pitch. This one, foul ball. That was the 8th pitch of this at bat. And the count remains 2-2. Time called. Tia Sunday tying her shoes down at third base. Sunday the runner at third, Latoria at second. Frankie Sikora at the plate. The count is 2-2. McCoy delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A 9-pitch at bat ends in a strikeout. And with 2 outs, the leadoff hitter, Belle Alexander, at the plate.
Now batting number 4, the center fielder, Belle Alexander.
Alexander has been on base twice today. She's 1 for 2. Leadoff walk in the 1st inning. A 3rd inning single, and she struck out in the 5th. Count is 1-0 on Alexander. Right down the middle, 1-1. One count on Alexander. Top of the 6th inning, tie game in the state championship. Fouled out of play. And the count is 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Misses outside, 2-2. Two outs, 2 in scoring position, tied at 1, top of the 6th. The pitch drilled, foul, along the third baseline. Two count on Alexander. That pitch put into play. That'll score the go-ahead run. RBI single by Alexander. 2-run score. Sunday and Latoria score, and it's 3-1 Montini.
The shortstop, number 13,
Bell Alexander delivers a 2-out, 2-run single in the top of the 6th inning to put Montini on top, 3-1. All three scoring here in the 6th. Amy Bukovsky batting. Bukovsky struck out in her last at bat. The 0-1 pitch. Popped out, back into the fence. And it's 0-2 on Bukovsky, the shortstop. Another foul ball. Count is 0-2 on Amy Bukovsky. McCoy's pitch. That's drilled into left field. That's in for a base hit. Montini with a big 6th inning. Alexander moves to second base.
Now batting the third baseman, number 31, Nikki Cochran.
Now batting, Nikki Cochran at the plate. Pitched around in her first 2 plate appearances, drawing walks in the 1st and 3rd. She singled in the 5th. Now with 2 on and 2 out in a 3-1 lead, it's an 0-1 pitch by McCoy to Cochran. The 1-1. That's drilled over to short. The throw is not going to make it. Another run will score on the throwing error. Cochran to second. Nikki Cochran reaching on the E6. She takes second. Alexander comes in to score. And it's 4-1 Montini in the 6th inning. Bukovsky is now at third. Cochran is at second. And the batter will be Sclafini.
Now batting for the Lady Broncos, the catcher, number 12, Alyssa Sclafani.
Sclafani at bat. Singled in the 1st inning. She grounded out to second in her last at bat. She pops this one up into right field. And the catch is made, and Summer hangs on. But Montini takes the lead in the 6th inning. 4 runs on 3 hits and 2 errors, 2 left on base. It's 4-1 Lady Broncos on IHSA TV. A 4-run 6th inning for the Montini Lady Broncos. They lead 4-1, and a great crowd on hand here in the 3A state championship game. A short drive for Washington. You see a lot of orange and black in the crowd. The berm filled up. And Montini with a great crowd making the trip down from DuPage County. A 4-1 lead for the Montini Lady Broncos. You see the East Side Center just filled here for the 3A state championship game between Washington and Montini. The Panthers bat here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bree Clifton with her final warm-up toss, and Sam Garcia bats. Garcia 0 for 2. Pop fly to shortstop in the 1st inning and flied out to right in the 3rd. Washington's solo run came in the 2nd inning on a home run by Savannah Budd. Clifton's pitch high and away. Top half of this inning, Montini scored 4 runs on 3 hits and 2 errors. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Clifton readies the 1-1 to Garcia. Ball 2. Here's the 2-1. That pitch up high, and the count is 3-1 on Sam Garcia. The 3-1. That ball popped up center field, making a track on it. Center fielder Belle Alexander with the catch, 1 out. Now batting Shelby Summer.
Number 13, the right fielder, Shelby Summer.
Shelby Summer 0 for 2 today. A strikeout and a pop fly to first. Count is 1-0 on Summer. Fouled back into the fence, 1-1. Washington looking to rally here in the 6th and 7th innings. Trailing 4-1. Washington defending their 3A state title, won it a year ago by a run over Marengo. The 1-1 pitch. This ball hit into right field, and it'll drop for a single by Summer. Now batting, catcher Morgan Osborne.
Now batting, the catcher, number 10.
Osborne 0 for 2. Osborne struck out and grounded out to second base. Washington can rally. They did yesterday in the semis. Down a run in the 7th inning. They scored 2 in the bottom of the 7th in walk-off fashion. The count is 0-1 on Osborne. The 0-1. Check swing. Didn't go. There's the appeal down to first. Didn't go. The 1-1 pitch. That ball popped up and it will drift out of play. The count is 1-2 on Osborne. 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard hit ball, foul. Count is 1-2 on Osborne. Clifton's pitch outside. Two. Back to the pitcher. Clifton will throw to first. And the runner moves up to second. Now up, Savannah Budd.
Now batting the first baseman, number 20, Savannah Budd.
Savannah Budd 1 for 2 today. That one hit was a solo home run over the right field fence. Pitch up high, ball 1. The 1-0. Count is 2-0 on Bud. That solo home run came in the second inning. Pitch outside, it's 3-0 on Bud. Runner on second is Shelby Summer, reaching on a single. .30 pitch is outside. It's a 4-pitch walk, putting Bud on base. And now Haley Earl is the batter. Time called by Coach Stephanie Ramsey. She talks with home plate umpire Tony Sullivan. Stephanie Ramsey in her third season as head coach in Washington. 89 wins and 22 losses.
Number 5, Caitlin Keeley.
Caitlin Keeley will be the pinch runner for Bud at first base.
Now batting, number 12, designated player, Haley Earl.
Haley Earl at bat. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Earl represents the game's tying run at the plate. And she pops this one up out of play. Earl does have 1 home run on the season. She's 0 for 2 today, a ground out to third base and a strikeout. Went 1 for 4 yesterday with an RBI. Clifton prepares the 0-1 pitch. Fouled back into the fence, it's 0-2 on Earl. The 0-2 pitch, outside, ball 1. The 1-2 pitch, popped up and out of play. The 1-2 by Clifton. Caught by third baseman Nikki Cochran. What a play at third base by Cochran. That ends the 6th inning. It's 4-1 Montini on IHSA TV.
In the half inning for Washington, there were no runs. 1 hit.
William Shakespeare said that all the world's a stage and men and women are merely players. But Mr. Shakespeare never met Stephen Curry. Ni hao, the guy who was in the gym every dang day. Patron saint of the underdog, the league's most unguardable player. Bang, he knocks it down. So my apologies to Mr. Shakespeare, because onto the stage of mere players enters the babyface assassin. And he's about to write his own story. Fall back.
Second place in
Olive Garden delivers the final moments. Bring home Italian favorites and they'll cheer for you on game day. Olive Garden is the official dining room of high school sports, and with the new catering delivery service, you never have to miss a moment.
and captains of each
IHSA Class 3A State Championship. The Montini Lady Broncos head into the 7th inning with a 4-1 advantage, and the 5-6-7 batters due up. Lescano, Alonzo, Latoria this frame for Montini.
Leading off for the Lady Broncos, number 9, the left fielder, Emily Lescano.
Lescano comes to the plate. She was hit by a pitch in the 6th inning. Fouls this one out of play. She would score a run on an error in the 6th, part of a 4-run 6th inning. Lescano 0 for 2 today. She struck out and also flied out to second base. The count is 1-1 on Lescano. Pitch a called strike to Lescano. And it's 1-2. McCoy's pitch chopped down the third baseline, foul. The count 1-2. Pitch misses outside. 2-2 on Lescano. The 2-2 misses to bring the count full on Emily Lescano. The 3-2 pitch popped up into right field, caught by Shelby Summer. One away, and Naomi Alonzo will bat.
Now batting the first baseman, number 6, Naomi Alonzo.
First pitch to Alonzo, swing and a miss. Alonzo 0 for 2 today. She walked in the 6th and also scored a run in that 6th inning. This ball put into left field. Alonzo will have a base hit. First hit today for Alonzo. That'll bring up Lauren Latoria.
Now batting the second baseman, number 5, Lauren Latoria.
Latoria's 1 for 3. A strikeout in the 2nd, a single in the 4th, and she reached on an error in the 6th inning. Latoria scored in the 6th as well. Count is 0-1. The pitch, chopped foul. McCoy's 0-2 pitch. This one put into left field. Another base hit, back-to-back singles by Montini here in the 7th inning. And now batting Bree Clifton, the pitcher.
Now batting number 44, the pitcher, Bree Clifton.
Clifton 0 for 2 today. Or excuse me, 1 for 3. She did single in the 6th. Fly out to right in the 4th and a strikeout in the 2nd. Clifton 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1 on Clifton. The 1-1. This is 2-1. Runners at first and second, 1 out, top of the 7th. Montini by 3 runs. That ball fouled into the fence, and it's 2-2. Two-two on Clifton. This pitch drilled up the middle. Stepped on second. Throw is high. Stop sign applied over at third for Alonzo. So a single by Clifton. Latoria is out at second. Alonzo moves to third. Frankie Sikora will be the batter. We'll have a courtesy runner for Clifton at first base, and that'll be Jenna Almodovar.
Courtesy running number 10 at first, Jenna Almodovar. Batting is the designated player, number 11, Frankie Sikora.
Sikora 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts. In the 6th inning, she worked a 9-pitch at bat against Maddie McCoy. Two outs here in the top of the 7th inning, a 4-1 lead for Montini. Two on the count. McCoy's pitch over to short. Nice grab and throw. 6-3. The put out. We go bottom 7. The defending state champions need to rally. They have 3 outs and trail by 3 runs on IHSA TV.
For the Lady Broncos.
Olive Garden is bringing tempting new layers to our famous lasagna, starting at $11.99. With 3 new irresistible dishes like chicken parmigiana lasagna, ravioli alfredo lasagna, and seafood lovers lasagna. All with our unlimited salad and breadsticks. And all starting at $11.99. You won't want to miss a single layer. So come in now. Olive Garden, we're all family here.
This game is brought to you by Under Armour, maker of the world's best apparel, footwear, and accessories. Check out the full line of performance gear now at UA.com. Under Armour, I will.
The Washington Panthers, the 2015 Class 3A state champions, are down to their final 3 outs. They trail 4-1 as we go bottom 7 in the state championship. It's Montini with that 3-run lead. 9-1-2 up for the Panthers. Abby Weisbrook leads off, followed by Addie Bailey and Jordan Hines.
For the Lady Panthers, number Number 15.
Weisbrook is 0 for 2 today.
Weisbrook.
Flied out to third base in the third inning. She grounded out to shortstop in the fifth. So Bree Clifton facing Abby Weisbrook. First pitch fouled back into the fence. The count is 0-1 on Weisbrook. Pitch up high, 1-1. That ball popped up, it'll stay in the infield. Clifton makes the catch, one away. And the Panthers are down to their last 2 outs. Montini 4, Washington 1. The leadoff hitter, Addie Bailey batting. Bailey has been on base in each of her 3 plate appearances, 2 singles, and reached on an error. First pitch to Bailey. It's inside, ball 1. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Washington went into the bottom of the 7th yesterday trailing by 1 run, came out with a victory. This ball hit out of the playing field. It's a foul ball for Bailey, and the count's 1-1. Clifton readies the 1-1 to Bailey. That pitch fouled into the fence, and it's strike 2. 1-2 the count on Addie Bailey. Washington hasn't suffered a loss since April 7th. The count 1-2. Here's the pitch. That ball popped up, and it will drift out of play. 1-2 the count on Bailey. And the pitch by Clifton. That ball down the third base line. It's a fair ball, and it goes 5-3. And now it's up to Jordan Hines, the left fielder.
The left fielder, number 2.
Hines 1 for 3. In today's ball game, 1 for 4 yesterday. .341 on the season, her batting average. And with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th, the Panthers are down by 3 runs in the 3A state championship game. First pitch by Clifton to Hines. Right down the middle, strike 1. The count is 0-1 on Hines. The pitch by Clifton. Put into play, over to second. Latoria makes the play, and the Montini Lady Broncos are the 3A state champions in 2016. A 4-1 win over the Washington Panthers.
Ladies and gentlemen, in Class 3A 2016, IHSA state softball champions are the Lady Broncos of Montini. They win the ball game by a final score of 4-1 and end the season with a final record of 37 wins against only 3 losses. Congratulations to the Lady Panthers of Washington. They conclude their season as the Class 3A 2016.
William Shakespeare said that all the world's a stage and men and women are merely players. But Mr. Shakespeare never met Stephen Curry. Ni hao, the guy who was in the gym every dang day. Patriots say I'm the underdog, the league's most unguardable player. Bang, he knocks it down. So my apologies to Mr. Shakespeare, because onto the stage of mere players enters the babyface assassin. And he's about to write his own story. Fall back.
Back at Eastside Center, the 3A state championship belongs to the Montini Lady Broncos. They finished the 2016 season with a 37-3 record and a Class 3A title, the first in Montini softball history. Washington will take second place, and they finished the year at 37-2. Washington took the lead in the second inning on a solo home run over the right field fence by Savannah Budd, and that was the score until a 4-run outburst in the sixth by Montini. That was highlighted by a 2-out, 2-run single by Belle Alexander. Also in that inning, Emily Lescano scored on an error. So Montini with a 4-1 victory over Washington in the 3A state championship game. Coming up next at 5 p.m., it'll be the third place game in Class 4A as Downers Grove South takes on DeKalb. Normal West and Oak Park River Forest will play for the state championship, and that game will follow the third place game, which begins at 5 p.m. later today. And you can watch it all on IHSA TV. Thanks for watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the field for the presentation of the first and second place team and individual awards for the 2016 Class 3A IHSA State Softball Tournament. Presenting medallions and trophies are members of the Illinois High School Association Board of Directors attending the tournament. They are Dr. Chuck Nagel of East Peoria and Greg Bradley of Forsyth, the IHSA Treasurer.
Yeah, go for it.
At this time, please meet the Panthers of Washington High School, who finished the 2016 season in second place with the final record of 37 wins and 2 losses. First, we will start with the superintendent, Dr. Kyle Freeman. Assistant Superintendent, Joe Sander. Principal, Karen Stevens. Athletic Director, Herb Nobloch. And Athletic Trainer, Kyle Gunart. And now for the coaches. Head Coach, Stephanie Ramsey. Assistant Coach, Clint Reed. Assistant Coach, Lyle Bailey. Assistant Coach, Caddy Warren. Assistant Coach, Dennis Cazulo. Scorekeeper, Ronnie Sharon. And now for the players. Number 2, Jordan Hines. Number 3, Sam Garcia. Number 4, Kayla Ford. Number 5, Caitlin Keeley. Number 6, Maddie McCoy. Number 7, Kennedy Tuckwell. Number 8, Addie Bailey. Number 9, Laura Hewerman. Number 10, Morgan Osborne. Number 11, Alyssa Martin. Number 12, Haley Earl. Number 13, Shelby Summer. Number 14, Kayana Dietrich. Number 15, Abby Weisbrook. Number 16, Erin Webb. Number 18, Mary Toyne. Number 20, Savannah Budd. Number 23, Sarah Crebo. Number 25, April Hoover. And the manager, Alexa Moyle. At this time, please meet the Lady Broncos of Montini, who finished the 2016 season in first place with a final record of 37 wins and 3 losses. We'll start with President James Segredo. Principal Marianne O'Neill. Athletic Director Tom Lentine. And now for the coaches. Head Coach Mike Bukowski. Assistant Coach Mike Federico. Assistant Coach Aaron Bedarch. Assistant Coach Don Cochran. Assistant Coach Brian McNamara. Assistant Coach Joe DeGrugio. Assistant Coach Dave Alonzo. Assistant Coach Cassia Giblin. And now for the players. Number 2, Tia Sunday. Number 4, Isabel Alexander. Number 5, Lauren Latoria. Number 6, Naomi Alonzo. Number 7, Courtney Klein. Number 8, Emily Alexander. Number 9, Emily Licano. Number 10, Jenna Almudovar. Number 11, Frankie Sikora. Number 12, Alyssa Scalafini. Number 13, Amy Bukowski. Number 16, Serena Almodovo. Number 18, Alyssa Bukowski. Number 31, Nicole Cochran. Number 33, Samantha Ferruza. And number 44, Bree Clifton. And the manager, Brianna Crouch. At this time, we ask that Coach Stephanie Ramsey and the captains of Washington High School please step forward to receive the second place trophy. And lastly, we ask that Coach Mike Bukowski and the captains of Montini High School please step forward to receive the first place trophy. Congratulations to both teams. Washington High School fans, the softball reception will be 2 hours after the end of the game in the multi-purpose room at the high school. Thank you.